Hello and welcome to Rapper, and we've got the cuboid 150 watt mod, and we're going to put a printed wrap onto it. So to start off, clean your mod down. I use my hands because I'm going to be taking the wrap off pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter how well it sticks, but I've got to admit, to this they really do stick really well. If you're going to clean it down properly, use an alcohol wipe or something just to clean it. But just for this, there's no need for it to be absolutely spotless. Just like I say, it's not going to be staying on. So let's go for it. If you take off the main panel from the backing paper, and the way I've been doing it is on the side you've got your charging port or whatever it is, and just line up with that so that the wrap is just level with the long side of that port, and just give it a little bit of a dab down, because now you want to try and level this up, which on this mod isn't easy. But the way I've been doing it is, if you then pull the wrap around the side, or onto the front I should say, and just try and get an even gap along there, it should hopefully be level. So you can see that these aren't easy because you have nowhere to line up with, and then just tease that back up there, and now we just want to get this back up like that, rub down the top, and you want to try and make sure that you've got no air bubbles. So I've got on this, I'm just pulling it back just gently, and then rub it down, and you can see your up and down button. I can see I'm slightly off with that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it virtually all the way off, lay that down, and now just pulling it gentle and looking through it at the same time, just so I can get that button bang in the middle of that cutout, and then some firm pressure just to make sure it's down right. And now around onto the side where you've got the charging port. There we go. Not looking too bad. Then they're not the easiest to do. Just like I say, you have nowhere to line up with. If I'd have started the wrap from the screen, you'd have had somewhere to line up with, but then it would have joined there as well, and I think that may have felt a little bit uncomfortable having it there. So I've tried to get it nicely so it'll be pretty much unnoticeable, but let's see how it goes, and smooth it round, working from the center outwards so that you're pushing any air bubbles away, and that's joined up pretty nice. So there's a very slight overlap, but over time this vinyl will shrink slightly, so that overlap there will become less noticeable. And just rub it down, Plus it's quite warm in here today. I've had the heater on and now the sun's come out, so it's just getting warmer and warmer, so the wrap is quite warm at the moment. Once it cools down, this little overlap here, I mean, it is fractions, it's, you know, blimey, it's tiny, but what I'll do is just run my nail just down there, and there we have it. And trying to give you a good look around this. Okay, the top section, just centralise it as best you can. If you're really picky, you might want to take more time, but to me, that's fine. I've not done anything for the bottom because that would be way too complicated. Yeah, I mean, you would end up with a bit that goes around here, and then this little strangly bit is never going to stay on, and this here, right, it'd just be a little piece that went in there like that with a cutout, and there's no point. There really is no point. And if I did a bit to come up onto here, when you put it down, it's going to rock. I mean, it already rocks a little bit. You know, with something on there, you know, it's going to be really bad. So I've not done anything for that, but as you can see, it looks pretty good. Well, I think so anyway. You might not. And there we go. And you can get these, I call them butt plugs. But slap a butt plug in there, and that looks the much nuts. And see if I can get you a, well, unless you can read upside down. It ain't gonna focus in on it, is it? Anyway, it says vapes longer, much longer. There we go. I think that looks the dogs. I need to set my camera up properly. Yeah. There you go. Get that back there so you can see it. Thank you very much.